Hi, my name is Alvin Wilkerson, and I graduated from DECA in 2007.
My name is Adaria Kelly, and I am a 2007 graduate of DECA.
My name is Serenity Miller, and I graduated in 2010.
So my grandmother, who has raised me, she watched for this school for a very long time. So my grandmother always knew that education was my path. She knew that she wanted me in post-secondary, and DECA was the way to get me there, honestly.
So I chose DECA, my parents and myself. We were both just looking for something different than a traditional high school experience.
DECA was definitely just a new experience. But of course, once you got involved and you understood it, it was the best thing ever.
In the beginning, it was just a learning curve, right? So you're not used to all these people who care. You're not used to having to do adult work. I was going on job shadows. I had to present what I learned. I had to do community service. So all of those things, it just pushed me to be like a young adult in high school. So it was difficult getting used to it and learning. But at the end, if I'm being honest, once I got to college, I went to Miami University for my undergrad, and I said, this is much easier than high school.
I got into engineering a lot due to DECA. Being in a close proximity to UD, we would get a lot of crosstalk between us and then the different students and different programs. It was going to DECA that I did an internship in the UD engineering lab, so that kind of sparked the interest there.
My career path has changed quite a bit. When I was leaving DECA, I wanted to be a fashion designer, and then this was my side business. So Vegan Melts started with just it being like a at-home thing, and it kind of spiraled into ice cream making. So I didn't plan on making ice cream. I was planning on being a fashion designer, but we're here, so we're happy.
I think DECA kind of helped cultivate that outside of the coursework, what could you do as a person to help your community, make the world around you a better place. So that's kind of sparked me and a couple other DECA graduates to begin the Makerspace project. So we were looking at our community and seeing how could we help develop the skills that's going to define the future here in our community, whether that be introducing people to 3D printing or giving them a space to learn something new. We wanted to build that here. So
my daughter has food allergies. I didn't want her to be left out, essentially. As I started this business, there are so many people that have food allergies who just suffer. So my goal was to make ice cream, make it taste good, and also not cause any harm to your body.
I truly believe that I have a duty to give back, right? So my grandmother has given so much to me, and I can never repay her, but I also feel that same way with DECA. Danya Berry, she is the greatest. She is the first person who was not my grandmother that believed in me. It's gonna make me cry. Because of her, I honestly sit in this seat. Her and my grandmother have pushed me to a place that I never thought I could be. Diane Berry was like an angel, honestly. And she always told me that you will not be a statistic, period. And I believed it. She sold me a dream and I bought it. And I have been living it out ever since and trying to do the same thing for my daughter and all of the babies. I treat all of them the same way I treat my daughter. I love on them the same way. I yell at them the same way. I help them the same way. I see her face because I see my face. And I don't think I could do anything else. Honestly, I don't know what I would do if I didn't work at DECA. This is where I'm supposed to be.